I'm at the backboard. I'm going to do a little practicing off the backboard. I like to use 2 rackets when we're playing off the backboard. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of the red dots, red balls, okay? They're softer, but I like to use 2 rackets when I practice. I hold one in my left hand, and then I practice with and it's like I'm clapping. And so it helps me turn my shoulders. And so I'm practicing here off the backboard. It's not, well, there we go, good. And it's a great way of practicing. It's about 40 degrees outside, it's cold. I'm at McKinley Park in Wisconsin, and so it's kind of fun to be able to practice. They have some lights. There's some other nutty people out here playing tennis, but besides me, so I'm not the only nut, but it's a great way of practicing. In fact, you see a lot of kids play soccer in this cold weather or other sports, and there's no snow on the ground, and there's still a lot of how would you say, the nets are still up, so that's great. And so here I'm practicing with 2 rackets, and then I'll do this left-handed too, and I'll just practice. I can do it, I'll practice left-handed, and I'll just kind of clap. Okay, I can practice clapping. Okay, it helps me find the ball. And also it'd be good to make sure you keep your head down. Focus on keeping your head still, okay? You don't want to be jumping your head down, you don't want your head jumping all over the place, okay? Okay, and there's a great way of practicing. If I want to do backhands, I do it this way, and I just practice one-handed backhand, and I just can practice clapping. It helps me realize my racket's behind me. There we go. It's a great way of practicing. Okay, if I want to use 2 hands, I'll go like this, and sometimes I can go long with my racket, or I can go short. Okay, graduated length method, we can call that. Okay. Graduated length method, GLM. Okay, I practice short rackets here. Practice clapping. Great for hand-eye coordination. Keep my feet moving if I want to keep warm. Okay, got my gloves on. It's kind of cool. Still can't see my breast, but I guess that's pretty good. Okay, and so I can lengthen my hands now if I want to. Okay, and it's a great way of practicing. Okay, and if you're going to practice and you want to practice trick shots and you're going to practice underneath your legs, and you have to practice things like that. You don't just do it. It makes you practice. Practice behind your back. Then you have to take time to practice. Now I missed that one, but I usually don't miss them. But you want to hit a shot, you can practice it. Okay. Here I am just practicing clapping, hitting off the wall. Okay, and focusing on the ball. Keep my head down. Here we go. Okay, good. If I want to, I can practice my left-handed backhand then. I just clap. Practice my left-handed backhand. Okay. Practice both hands, right-handed, left-handed, backhands. I can practice backhands. You can use a variety of ways to practice, but maybe it's like a speed bag. You do a variety of techniques or routines in order to create speed. Okay. And so here I'm practicing both my backhands. I can practice forehand. Okay, there we go. I can practice, okay, clapping. Just hit my left-hand forehand now. Or backhand. I can do a forehand. Backhand, I can practice forehand. Backhand, left-hand forehand. Right-handed backhand. Clap. Okay, just a great way of practicing, being creative, okay? And like I said, it's cold, but at the same time, it's kind of fun. People are doing a lot of things outdoors. Wisconsin's going to be cold, and the nets are up till usually to December 1st, so it's kind of nice to be able to have lights and courts available to play outside, okay? And so I put some gloves on. That's going to help. And here's a great way of practicing off the backboard. And it's also great to come to a tennis court and just practice your strokes, okay? And here we go, just practicing forehands. Right-handed forehand, left-handed forehand. Okay, short racket. There we go. Practice short racket. Between the legs if you want. Okay, between the legs. That's good. Okay, you can practice between your legs or behind your back. Okay, good. Behind your back is good. Okay, so you practice behind your back. But if you're going to use a shot, then practice it. Just don't try to hit it, but practice. I hope this is helpful. It's just fun to practice and play tennis.